MSTR, your favorite Bitcoin company that we're still trying to figure out how it's valued. This is not a new thing. It's been going around for months, years, how this should be valued. How do we value it compared to the Bitcoin that it actually holds? What should that percentage be? And as of right now, I mean, tell me if MicroStrategies does anything other than issue debt, sell equity, and buy more Bitcoin. I would be curious what the best arguments for buying MicroStrategies at a premium to its net asset value. And as of this recording, if you go to this bitbo.io, they have a cool little schematic that they keep track of at the bottom here. It does have the NAV premium. So this is basically saying that MSTR is trading about 50% higher than the Bitcoin it's holding. Whether that's too high, too low is up for debate. I'm curious what you think. But basically, the way I've been playing this or thinking about it is that while I am bullish on Bitcoin, I'm not so sure about the valuation of MSTR. So I've been trying out some strategies, basically covered call plus cash secured put, thinking if Bitcoin does go up, MSTR will go up, but maybe not necessarily at the same clip. Some people say it's kind of like a higher clip, but I'm kind of not as bullish on MSTR per se as I am just Bitcoin. So with that, this is my setup. What originally got me doing this is if you look, so about a month ago, July 7th, trading about 401, I saw the 400 call expiring on the 11th, trading at 1023. Now I have it broken up down here between intrinsic and extrinsic. So it had about $800 worth for one contract for 4 days. And I thought that seemed like a good gig. I mean, I am bullish on Bitcoin, so I wouldn't mind keeping those or yeah, just keeping MSTR if it goes down below. I mean, okay. But it was $800 for about 4 days. So you can see how the extrinsic value went down and down, decayed very fast, and the price went up. So that's fine. So I was kind of capped there, and then for the put side, I elected to sell the 350 put expiring on 8/8, and that got about $700. So sorry, these are unit prices. You really have to multiply everything by 100. So this really cost, like, this is worth like $75,000. And I collected about 1745 in premium. The put basically took the 723 divided by 350, and you can kind of annualize it to get that kind of rate. It's not exact because it doesn't account for the compounding, but it's kind of a way to make a decision. So if this is decaying, and here's the put values, if it's decaying to a certain point, you might want to switch to a different strike or sell something different so you can get more juice, basically, if you have the option to. And so I collected the 1745 on the 10th. Basically, I swapped the call. I rolled it to the next week, still at the 400. And then on the put side, I had collected enough, over $2,000 base. I had collected now like $2,400. So I was able to actually up the strike price on the put side to 370. And you can kind of see that here, just the extrinsic went from 400 to 676. So I did that. And then This call was expiring on the 18th and it got even more in the money. So this position's going against me, but I was still able, you can see going from here to here, still able to collect at like another $500 if I just rolled to the same 400 strike, but expiring now on August 8th. So I elected to do that. And you can see the call progression. I mean, it kept going up, but then it was going down. And you could see even the volatility was spiking even while it was going down. Um, and then eventually, runs its course. It closed out. And now what I've done for this next leg is I closed these and then I sold um, the 350 put expiring on 919, and then I sold the 400 call also on 919 and collected 36.71. And my total cash collected from those premiums is now over $6,000. And it just so happens that IBIT is trading at around $66. So I can buy 100 shares of IBIT now with that cash and sell calls in that if I want. And I'm looking at the 75 strike for September 30th. And that was priced at 106 when I checked. So, and to show you the difference in just owning the stock versus this option strategy. You can see the options, obviously, it takes a lot of the volatility out because you're selling some of the upside, obviously. And with the option strategy, I'm up like 2% over the last month. And just having MSTR, you would have been down about 3%. So it's kind of interesting, and it's yeah, it's something to think about, like whether you think MSTR is appropriately priced and what the best way to play that is, if to play it at all. It might not make sense. Hopefully you liked this episode. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel if you liked it, and tell me your thoughts. Take care.